Hey, does this look familiar to you? Well, it should. This is the 18th hole of the Harbour Town Golf Links at Sea Pines Resort here in Hilton Head, South Carolina. And if you're a golfer, you've probably seen this hole before. It's one of the most photographed holes in all of golf. And while plenty of people come to this area to tee it up, we're going to show you that Hilton Head has so much more. Imagine biking across the beach while the ocean crashes just feet away. Or how about a close encounter with a dolphin? Right next door to Hilton Head is Harbour Town, and this place has it all, including a rather famous lighthouse. And if you're hungry for some seafood, we'll get you in the mood as we check out the Bluffton Oyster Factory before sitting down at the Old Fort Pub for a few of the local favorites. So get ready for some new ways to play here in Hilton Head. Hilton Head is a beautiful island just off the Atlantic coast of South Carolina. Just 12 miles long and 5 miles wide, this semi-tropical locale boasts an average daytime temperature of 70 degrees. With 8 different marinas, 12 miles of beaches, and hundreds of restaurants and shops to choose from, Hilton Head has something for everyone. The island is named after English sea captain William Hilton, who first explored the area in 1664. Up until the Civil War, cotton was the driving economic force for the island. Nowadays, it's tourism. The island is highly developed, yet still in harmony with nature. Due to careful planning and zoning, you won't see any billboards or neon signs. Even tall buildings are restricted. What you will see is plenty of wildlife everywhere. And that includes dolphins. They love the warm waters that surround Hilton Head, and one of the best ways you can see them is on a personalized tour. Low Country Nature Tours takes you on a 2-hour excursion that brings you up close to these amazing creatures. Naturally curious, the dolphins love to swim alongside the boat. It's like they're checking us out.
The dolphins love it here. This is such a great environment for them. Roughly, we have about 300 that live here year-round, and it's because there's no predators, there's lots of food, and great water quality here. But these dolphins have become somewhat used to us and often will come right up next to the boat. If there's one symbol that goes hand in hand with Hilton Head, this might be it, the Harbour Town Lighthouse. The brainchild of Charles Fraser and finished in 1970, the lighthouse was built to attract boaters from the Intercoastal Waterway. It worked. Positioned as the backdrop for the final hole of the Harbour Town Golf Links, the lighthouse has been beamed around the world on TV during golf telecasts. And the lighthouse is just one of the many things you should check out when you visit Harbour Town. There's plenty of things for the kids, as well as the kid in all of us. You want to know one of my favorite ways to enjoy Hilton Head? On a bike. Now, this is the way to get around. There are miles of bike trails to explore, or better yet, take a ride on the beach. That's right, the makeup of the sand here turns the beach into your own pedaling paradise. One of the coolest things we found on the island was the Bluffton Oyster Company. Rescued from bankruptcy in 1982, the Bluffton Oyster Company is the last operating oyster company on the island. Larry and Tina Toomer are the owners and are happy to have the public take a look at their place.
What you see here is a unique way of making a living. For over 100 years, there's been an oyster house right here on this property. A lot of the people that are working here have been doing this for a way of life for over 50 years.
And once you've worked up an appetite, might I suggest the Old Fort Pub. If you want great food and an amazing sunset, this is your place. The Old Fort Pub sits next to the ruins of Fort Mitchell, a Civil War battery built by the Union in 1862. Known for its wonderful wine lists and eclectic American menu, the locals suggested we try the she crab soup, and I'm glad we did. Hilton Head has so many different things to offer, so whether you want to ride on the beach, play with the dolphins, look out from a lighthouse, or sink the perfect putt, consider Hilton Head, South Carolina for your next vacation.